Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud.
That's the wrong time.
Count out loud.
30,
Can't, huh?
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42.
Keep going. Keep going.
7, 8, 9, 1, 2.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your bunny hops. They suck. Your bunny hops suck. You got. Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek?
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out here in the word and truth and sincerity. All right, so this is your brother Awalam from the GMS West Palm Beach camp. And I just want to do a quick lesson, centered around, the bigger picture. And the bigger picture being, pretty much, at the end all be all, of what, we're doing, which is going to lead to the kingdom of heaven, Lord willing, and pretty much, I just want to go through how, like, the things here in Babylon, our daily lives here in Babylon, it vexes us, we got to be around these people, we got to be around, Jake, our family members, but at the end of the day, the bigger picture is that, we're looking for that salvation, because I ain't gonna lie, some of these things can take a grip of you, so to speak. Like, it can, get you occupied in it, man. But at the end of the day, we catch ourselves, and we do what's, more profitable, which is, serving the Lord, And I also want to do a video on that little clip of Meek Mill, and yeah, that video is probably a year or 2 years old, but it's still relevant. It's still relevant in the times that we're in, especially because a lot of what's coming out on these celebrities, and what they do to attain their riches, and pretty much Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is exposing, what these celebrities do in the dark. All right, and they gotta do wickedness, to even attain those riches, because Satan require you commit, into these wicked acts, for him to give you these things, man. All right, but the video you saw with Meek Mill, it's something simple as, cooning for Esau, man. Do bunny hops, and these are the niggas that be rapping, these gangster lyrics on these songs, talking about I'm gonna shoot this, I'm gonna shoot that, and this is what they're doing, man. They taking orders from Esau to do some silly shit, and the shit that they own is not even theirs. Esau own it, all right, and he just gives it to him, to show an image, all right. And if they don't do what he requires them to do, what he do? He takes it all from them. All right, but this is Matthew 16 and verse 26. It says, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" All right, and this is what these guys have done. Yeah, they've gained the world. They got the fame, they got the money, they got the women, but all of that was in exchange for their souls. Nothing is worth more than your soul, man. Nothing in this world is worth more than your soul. All right, and that's why I thank y'all about Shem Yahushai, that the brothers, and I myself, that have turned away from this world, the glory of this world, and pretty much serve the Lord, and we're in a low position, because not knowing in times past, we could have got caught up in the riches and the glory of this world, and having to do these wicked sacrifices and wicked abominable things that Esau makes a lot of these Israelites do. A lot of these Israelites in the industry do. So now we're seeing that the grass is not greener on the other side, so to speak. Another quick scripture that came to mind in Matthew the 5th chapter, because it is what the Lord is doing right now. Slocking. Just I can find it real quick. Where it talks about, nothing hid. There's the book of Matthew. I like the one, in Luke. All right, Luke 8:17, it says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." You see, and what these celebrities do for their money and their riches is being made abroad, man. Especially, guys like T.D. Jakes, who pretty much hid behind the Bible, who hid behind, Christianity. They're being exposed. Guys, that hid behind a certain image, now they're being exposed as to, what they do to attain their riches, and it doesn't have to come out on them per se, but if they're within that particular industry, that particular line of work, that's what they do in that industry. So by default, this is what they do. You cannot be in a certain position without, committing in one of these sacrifices, committing in an act for Satan, man. It just doesn't work like that. You can't have, you cannot just have the pie like that. All right. So, that's why I want to label this lesson the bigger picture, because the bigger picture is ultimately salvation in the kingdom of heaven. Yahweh Shah coming back, because, we're finding out that, we're finding out that, this world ain't it. This life is not it, man. All right. And Lord willing, we can get the hell up out of here soon. We just come into that realization. All right. There's that scripture that says, "Blessed are you that mourn." Just type "blessed mourn." Matthew 5:4. I skipped this, Salakia. This is Matthew 5:4. "Blessed are they that mourn," which we are doing right now through the Spirit, man. We're mourning. All right, we're mourning for a new kingdom, a new rulership. Especially like something new is coming out every day on Esau's wickedness, man. All right. It says, "For they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." You see, that's the bigger picture. That those that are in the low spot today is going to be in rulership tomorrow. They're going to inherit the earth. All right. These celebrities, they don't own anything. Ultimately, Esau is in his blessing. Esau is the one in control of the earth right now. Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. So Esau owns everything right now. All right. He gives these celebrities crumbs. All right. He gives them, little bones, just for right now. And you better do what I say. Because if you don't, I can take it away from you. All right. That's not a life to live, man. All right. And like I said, although we do deal with, daily problems, daily vexations, it's not at the point to where what these celebrities deal with, man. They dealing with high level demons, man. Yeah, we deal with demons, on a daily basis, man. But shoot, we have the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah to call upon. They're not calling on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. All right, so those demons are constantly vexing these people, man. But there's the covenant that they made with death. All right. Let me see. Slakia. It was another scripture that came to mind, man. But I'm gonna keep, the Lord flowing through the Spirit. Is that the bigger picture is, we're gonna receive the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, and that alone is a reason to keep fighting. It says, "Eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard, what the Lord have for those that what the Lord has prepared for those that love Him." Right. So this was a scripture that came to mind. I know it was right there. I just couldn't, grasp it. But this is Ecclesiastes 7:2. It says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting." And the majority of the world, they're in that feasting spirit. They act like we're not in the time of, great distress. And I'm not saying that, feasting is wicked. I'm not saying that, partying is wicked, but there's a time and a place for all that. The third chapter of this book goes into a time and place for everything under the sun. You know, it said, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. It says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. You see, so the wise would be mourning. Why? Because they know that we're in some perilous times. You'd be a fool to be in mirth, you know, in knowing that destruction is coming. Like, why would you be celebrating knowing that, you know, all hell's getting ready to break loose? You be preparing, man. You know, the scripture says the prudent, let me get that real quick. The prudent seeth the evil and hideth himself. Right here. Right here. The prudent man, Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You see? So the prudent man, all right, the vigilant man, he sees the evil coming. Those are in the house of mirth. Those that are in the house of mourning, they see the evil coming, therefore they're preparing. All right? And when I say prepare, I mean the true preparation, which is the spiritual preparation. Repenting and hoping in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right? Of course, you got these people out there preparing carnally, but that's only gonna sustain you for a certain period, because, you know, carnal prepping is not gonna save you from the nuclear missiles. You know, and if you come across, you know, like a wild beast that's bigger and stronger than you, you know, really, you know, you really gonna need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua on your side. Hey, what it say in Job? It says that the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee, man. You see? And that's the bigger picture, man. Serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. This is Job 5 in verse 19. It says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yet in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. You know, when you go into that, it's talking about, you know, the 7 trumpets. When you go in the book of Revelation, it talks about, you know, the 7 trumpets being blown. You know, and number 7 represents completion. So what's gonna complete the destruction, the Lord's judgment, is the nuclear missiles being shot. You know, it says, in the famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in the war, Salak, and I forgot to say, you know, it says, and in 7 there shall no evil touch thee, because the elect is going to get taken up into the chariot, you know, when those missiles are shot. All right, Isaiah 26:10 goes into that. Come, my people, enter into thy chambers, until the indignation of the Lord be overpassed. You know, so the evil, the missiles, the destruction is not going to touch the elect. Verse 20 says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. You see, the Lord is going to redeem, you know, his elect from death. All right, carnal prepping, you know, although once again it'll sustain you, and that's ultimately the Lord doing that too. You know, ultimately it's the Lord, but carnal prepping, you know, it'll get you by, but at the end of the day, this is not what you should put your trust in. You know, like, let's say if you're going through like trees or something, and you got like a sword or a knife, and hey, that could be profitable until you like to cut those trees down, you know, to make way, to make a path, you know. But you put your trust in that one knife or that one sword, and this is what's gonna deliver me, you know. Hey, you know, hey, that's not right. We trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and that's just an example, man. You know, many more examples like food and different things like that, you know. Verse 21 says, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. See why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to be with you, you know. And you know, a lot of these animals, you know, and they're in a sense, you know, spiritual, because, like, for example, dogs, they have senses that, you know, we don't. Like, they can smell on another level. You know, they can see things on another level. All right, just the way that the Lord created them. But the scripture said the beast will be at peace with thee. Job 5:23. Slocky. Oh, it's right there, man. I didn't even see that. I thought it was in another another chapter, Salaki, man. It says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. You see? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to put a spirit on them to be at peace with you, man. It might be a, what you call it, a polar bear. And, you know, polar bears are known for being the most ruthless bears out of them all. All right? They're known for being the most violent and aggressive bears out of all the bears, man. So you might come across the polar bear in Jacob's trouble, and the Lord pretty much put the spirit on it to be calm with you, man. You know, just like how the Lord closed the mouths of the lions and the lions den, you see? So at the end of the day, the bigger picture is to trust Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you know, and wait and hope on the Lord. Like I stated earlier, you know, we living in Babylon. You know, Babylon could wear you down, like this, you know, like it says in Daniel 7th chapter, he would wear down the saints of the Most High. Babylon will wear you down, man. You know, try to get you tangled up into different things, man. But the bigger picture is that we serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and we just looking for His mercy, man. You know, but Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Hakodash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom.